Hello everyone and welcome to the channel for economics and finance. Japan has experienced a period of economic stagnation known as the lost decades, which was caused by the asset price bubble's collapse in late 1991. The wider economy of Japan is still recovering from the impact of the 1991 crash and subsequent lost decades. The Japanese economy has shrunk at its fastest rate on record as it battles the coronavirus pandemic. The world's third largest economy saw gross domestic product, GDP, fall by 7.8% in Q2 2020 compared to the previous quarter. Most of this has been attributed by Japan's aging population. Japan has the highest proportion of elderly citizens in the world, with about 38% of the population above the age of 60 and 25.9% above the age of 65 in 2014. By 2022, the percentage of people above the age of 65 increased to 29.1%. It is estimated that by 2030, 1 in every 3 people in Japan will be over 65 years old. The aging population is a concern for Japan, as it would severely strain the established pension system, and the aging workforce has already started to slow down the economy. Japan's population has been in steady decline since the 1980s, and its fertility rate is far below the rate required to maintain a stable population. Being ranked as the world's third biggest economy by GDP, Japan peaked in the 1990s and has stagnated since. Japan isn't alone in its declining population, however. China, for the first time ever last year, reported negative population growth, and most Western or developed countries are experiencing the same problem. But they result to the solution of immigration and importing skilled workers from foreign countries, where they can make higher wages in the more developed country. Take United Kingdom, for example. Their population growth has mostly been from immigration for the past 20 years. As skilled workers migrate to places like London for higher-paying jobs, instead of their home country having skilled workers, which leads to what's called brain drain in developing nations. Japan's large population decline might also be attributed by its rapid urbanization over the past 50 years. Japan used to be a small backwater economy, mostly rice farmers, and the majority of its population used to live in rural villages and small towns. As Japan began industrialization, people began to move from their small villages to the cities for jobs and higher-paying jobs. As Japan focused on industry and exporting goods, because of its location and anywhere in the country, having a close proximity to the ocean and its shipping lanes, as its island, Japan was perfect for becoming a big exporter in manufactured goods. And most people today know its famous and reliable brands like Mitsubishi and Toyota. While urbanization is what mostly attributed to its great success and large economy, it also caused its downfall. Now today, the majority of Japan's population live in cities. And with the high cost of living, high rents, and small housing, and the urban environment deters citizens from having children, as they either can't afford it or not interested in having many kids, maybe just the one. This has had a devastating effect for Japan and its economy. So if Japan, a highly developed nation, is experiencing a rapid decline in population and subsequently in the future its economy, what's stopping other developed nations like United States, the biggest economy in the world with 22 trillion, from declining or stagnating? Well, for now, America's population is still growing about an average of 1% per year, mostly from skilled workers entering the country for jobs and from natural population growth. But in a finite world, there can't be infinite growth, right? As it's impossible, but I think population decline is going to be a major thing for most developed countries over the next couple of decades, and they will look to Japan as an example of what can happen from an aging workforce and declining population. But as the world develops more and more, automation from AI and robotics will replace the need for majority of jobs that can be automated, and is economical to do so will be automated. Think trains, cars, airplanes, retail. They can be automated now already, without any more advancements in technology. So it is possible that population decline could be a good thing for developed nations. And as a way to solve overpopulation, as the Earth only has a limited amount of finite resources, we could even dare say we could mine asteroids and colonize other worlds, as space is near infinite, or subjectively is infinite. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed and want more content from the channel of economics and finance, subscribe to Wi-Fi Bread. And have a great rest of your day.